Qu'est-ce que c'est?
What it do?
What it be? Coming to you from Studio Rancho, this is Stoner Cricket Review, where we review movies for stoners, ants, and alike. I'm Stoner Cricket.
I'm Major Redbeard. Today's installment, we review The Darkest Hour 3D.
Welcome again to Stoner Cricket Review. I'm your host, Stoner Cricket. Joining us again is my co-host, Major Redbeard.
Hello, I'm Major Redbeard. This is a program where we review movies on the big screen to let you know if it's worth the use of your cookie, brownie, or tokes off your pipe.
The vaporizer. They're all good. So this is a movie about some young American entrepreneurs visiting Russia to sell their product when an alien invasion happens. It stars Emil Hirsch and no other known actors.
That's right. He's the only one that you're going to have heard of.
Yeah. You know, I didn't think he was as cute in this movie as he has been in other movies.
He had a more rugged appearance.
He did, as that kind of went along with his character. So we used the Reddit Ant scale to represent how stoned we were during the viewing. On a scale from 1 to 10, I say I was about a 5. What would you say you were, Major Redbeard?
Major Redbeard was also at a 5.
Yeah, we're about the same. So like I've said before, my preferred method is to eat a brownie or some kind of edible before the show. So by the time you get there, you eat it before you leave and it starts working by the time the show's starting. But this time we actually, if you remember, we took a few tokes before we left for the show.
I think I remember that.
We got a jump start.
Yes.
But then we still ate our edible. So we came up with a rating system of up to 7 thumbs up for how much the movie was worth seeing baked. Is it worth your use of your trees? Because we don't want you wasting your trees on movies not worth seeing.
No, we don't.
The 7 thumbs up are determined by 3 different categories. Special effects, plot, and sound. So we'll start with sound.
Yes, the sound wasn't bad. Usually the sound is okay on any movie. But actually
Right.
for this movie, it seemed like some of the characters had their voices overdubbed, and sometimes they didn't really match up. Especially, I'm thinking of the submarine captain, the Russian submarine captain.
That's right, yeah. I noticed that one too, was a little off. Special effects. I only took 1 thumb off for effects. They were still very stoner-like and kind of cool. What did you think?
Well, actually, for this movie, I gave only 1 thumbs up out of 3 because I thought, well, first of all, the whole idea of aliens being invisible, well, you don't even have to do any CGI much to show invisible aliens.
Right.
And then later on, when the aliens you get a glimpse of them, it's not really that impressive.
Right.
So for this one, I have to give 2 thumbs off.
For effects, yeah. Well, yeah, I felt kind of gypped from, they had invisible aliens. I mean, that there was no real effects there. But overall, the rest of the effects were still good. I guess there's a question of why was it in 3D?
That's true.
I didn't really see many effects or anything that was very impressive. Oh, it's in 3D, but I think the 2D version would have been just as good.
It didn't really need to be in 3D.
I don't think it really had any enhancement.
Right. So, in fact, if you're thinking of just waiting to see the movie when it comes out on DVD, that might not be a bad choice.
That's very true.
And at any rate, you better hurry if you want to see the movie in the theater because it's probably not going to stick around very long there.
I'd agree with that. So, on to plot. I thought the plot had many holes in it. The characters were not very believable. So I actually took off 2 thumbs for plot.
I gave it 2 thumbs up out of 3 for plot. Overall, the movie was enjoyable to watch if you could let yourself go and forget all of the bad points. But yes, the characters, the acting, I guess, that wasn't always believable. For one thing, it seemed like the characters were way too young for the the very, very adult-like roles into which the characters were, going to be thrust into the movie.
That's very true.
So that didn't match up really for me. But still, overall, it was enjoyable.
Right. I gave it a total of 4 thumbs up, and I believe you did as well. Is that right?
4 thumbs up for Major
And so we both gave it 4 out of 7. So that's still not a bad stoner movie.
We recommend it. It's worth seeing.
Thanks for listening to this installment of Stoner Cricket Review. Please leave a comment or your thoughts on the movie. I'm Stoner Cricket.
I'm Major Redbeard.
Please return to listen to upcoming reviews. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
What it is.